Hi there, sign of Libra. This is Kim. Sorry about that camera angle. I hope it's good. It's just to well, make sure that you see the cards. I'm using the wisdom of the oracle first. We're going to see overview of what's coming in for August, what to look for, what to be excited for, hopefully. So let's open up to your spirit guides and your angels for these messages. Divine white light. It's always for your highest good. If you're interested in a video type reading, I offer those. They're interesting. I hope they are. The information is in the description box below. My words mixed up. Sorry about that. Libra. What's happening for Libra for August 2026? By the book. A very Libra energy, though. We'll have to see how this relates, because it might be something that you're doing unconventional, actually. Or maybe something that you're doing that's a little bit different. Somebody may say, well, that looks out of order, but it's exactly how it's actually supposed to be. There's something about that. Serendipity is coming up. Make sure that you have, yeah, okay. Just making sure. Luck. So, some good luck, some good fortune. Shamrock with serendipity. So you can feel like magically things just start happening for you here in August. This could be a contract or something, because I'm just thinking like book, contract. What do you do that's unconventional, or what do you do that's a little bit very different than somebody else? Because that's what's going to get you something. It's going to get you something, I feel like, a reward. Your milk and honey. You have a lot of elephants. I think these are the only two in this deck that have the elephants, but you think of Ganesha, right? And you think of being able to just plow right through obstacles and challenges. In fact, it's like obstacles and challenges are going to be removed. That's actually saying more. Like they're just going to be removed out of your way. Welcome to the land of milk and honey. There's the manna. Manna is 100% for Libra. Your magic and your power at an all-time high here for August. Good. And maybe milk and honey, maybe literally those have to do with something. I know honey is a good antibiotic, like for the skin. And milk is moisturizing. So, I don't know. It's good, though. You have new life. The new life energy. Yay. Another sign got that. New life. Who got that? Pisces? I think it was Pisces. I think it was the last one that I did. And then you have regeneration here. Number 46 with regeneration. So if you feel like you've been through this was the card that just flipped onto the bottom as soon as I was getting ready to do your reading. And as you know, the tower is like when something was struck in our life and everything got dismantled, it came down. It's not the same. Nothing's ever the same after that tower energy comes through. But it's also like this, like the wildfire, that after the wildfire comes, there's certain seeds that they would never germinate if that didn't happen, if the wildfire hadn't come and burned everything. So this is now like, this is your Phoenix month, maybe Phoenix month from what I feel like has been a tower energy for you. And I mean, you're doing, like, I feel like you're doing the things you need to be doing. You know what I mean? Like, with the by the book coming out, like, you've been tending to life just fine. Just fine. Maybe been a little stressed because I have noticed the 7 of Wands twice now. But ready for this new life, right? Eight of Pentacles, Three of Cups. Could have something to do with your work, what you work on, and the people that you work around, or celebration energy. Let's get one card for each. Regeneration and new life. I'm just going to kind of lump those two together. It's on the bottom. The Prince of Wands. So the Knight of Wands is on the bottom. What you don't see. What you don't see is the momentum that's going to pick up. So the pace is going to get fast. It is going to get fast for you. Okay. By the book. Four of Wands. Celebration. Heck yeah. Like, this is what I said. You've done something. I don't know if you're graduating. Like, somebody might be graduating. That's a very graduating or success. Here you completed something. This can be perfected work for you. It can be the energy of homecoming. Like, this is part of your path. You're always meant to do this. It's inspiring because you're winning something. It feels like finish line energy here because of you going, like going the distance. 10 of Pentacles with clarification for serendipity. That's so the card that represents wealth, riches, and a completion with your wealth, with riches, with family support, protection. It's there's something here that yes, it is. You're gonna say, oh, this is unbelievable, or this is I wasn't expecting this. This is unbelievable. Good luck, good fortune, but it is exactly that. So this it feels like good karma, even coming from your family to you, or to you and your family. It's something big. Get ready for plenty and not having to worry about that. Nice. 8 of Pentacles. That's what you're using your magic for, is what you're putting into your work. Just keep crafting. Whatever you already do, you do so well. You can replicate it. You can make it slightly different. You can add on to it. And it keeps on getting better, though. That's the thing, is that when you have a craft or a skill, it's like you are only just getting better. And you're always learning new things with it. So in the realm of your job and your finances, all of this is like saying, yeah, you're going to be celebrating in the month of August. No problem. Hands down, the best reading for out of all of the signs for August so far. Even though it being Leo season. And here's the pathway to the new life. Wow. The moon. Okay. So that pathway is mysterious. There's a lot of things on the moon's pathway, like insecurities and fears, that can spook us out or make us feel like we don't know if we really trust walking down this pathway. But they want you to just, reflect one thing, to reflect on your path, on your journey thus far, and how far listening to your intuition has gotten you, in life. How lucky has it gotten you? Because I feel like there is some kind of tie here to, I don't know, you being able to know that this is what's coming for you, that this is the new life that you deserve, that you have to trust in the unknown, that you have to overcome fears of the shadow energy here. And they're saying it's time. They're saying it's time because if you have the moon energy, then you've been through so many phases and so many different cycles, that that it's time, and they're saying that it's time. You also have 2 wolves howling at the moon. And you may be leading a pack. I mean, because you have these elephants leading a pack. And then can represent, you know, the leader or the one who's very protective over family. Very, very much so. Libras are great partners in whatever, like if you're partnered here with a Libra. We do have, by the way, I will say, life path number 2 is related to the moon. And that means the partner energy. But you all are so good at maintaining really nice, stable, balanced relationships, partnerships. You're good at it. You make great partners, no matter what the relation is. You're fair and balanced, or you strive to be more so, that you're more conscious or aware of that aspect in life. Tell me a little bit of clarification. This deck is all mixed up, so I have my reversals in here too. It will give us more information that way. Tell me about needing to trust in this path where there's a lot of unknowns. 5 of Wands. There's going to be distractions on the path too, they say. There's going to be distractions too, so you'll have to navigate distractions. You'll have to stay focused when there may be even competition around you too. 2 of Cups here on the bottom. Queen of Cups, 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. Good. Tapping into that Pisces energy, you know, Piscean energy, really strong, because we're taking care of ourselves. And the Queen doesn't mean you have to be a male or female. That's how I'm reading the gender of the cards, not what you're supposed to be. Could be either or. She's taking care of herself, and she's trusting her intuition, and she's opening up to a flow of life. And with the 4 of Pentacles in the reverse, that flow of life that she's opening up to is having her release some of the old attachments and things that we have clung on to. Things that we have hung on to that are ready to go or even be dismantled. I'm getting a little bit of a meaningful Tower energy here with this 4 of Pentacles in the reverse, because this, like, something's necessary for you to focus on self-love and care, what's best for you, filling up your cup. Just see somebody like enjoying a spa or something, you know, really taking care, you taking care of you. Tower. I was feeling that. But I feel that, again, meaningful though, like there's meaning for it. And it's what we also started off with on the bottom. Because there's good news. Something rapidly gaining momentum. The positive change of events. This is representing that action. Swift, fast, good. Right? 8 and 10 of Pentacles. We're pointing into the direction of wealth, lasting, something to celebrate. I don't know if you're going to make a move. I see other people following some people to make a move here. That's really interesting. Is that like an urt? Is that what that's called? A certain type of home where it's a different type of home. I don't know. I wonder if it's like one of those tent things, you know? Do you know what I'm talking about? This doesn't look like a tent, but there is some sort of like, it can be used as an outdoor thing. An urt. I think it's an urt. I might have that wrong, but you may be having, the reason I'm saying that is because this is a big move in your life, and somebody, they're saying, is moving and doing something. There's something a little unconventional, maybe about the house or what you're wanting to build. So it can be a vision that you have, something where you have to do certain steps, right? Because we have the by the book, so it's like, I've got to do this, and then this. So you might have a completion there in August for whatever this is. The Empress. You're in your divine feminine energy for let's receive. Let's make sure those efforts are meaningful, right? Being noticed. But if the main work of the Empress is I'm going to surrender and let go, and that's what allows everything to come in, then do that. Because whatever she's going to create is going to be effortless. We have flow, feminine energy. It's all coming to you, and then you're abundant and you're able to give to others. It's a really good sign for you. Life is about to nurture you as you have been nurturing others. It's because you see clearly now the path that you're more passionate about. In comparison, there must be a path that you were able to compare and think to yourself, look, there must be something that I've always wanted to do. Like, where's that spark inside myself? But this is that interest, you know, when you're actually interested in what is this spark? What is this, you know, what is the thought or emotion that's coming to me when I'm completely level-headed, when I'm completely clear in all senses of the word? What does my inner child want to do? So you find that, and it looks like it's going to be a great month for you. Let's get some from the 108 Oracle. Yeah. This solar plexus, fiery, like that Page of Wands. That's good news card. Because it's good news. Hey, you see something. They're saying you see something clearly. We're so glad. You're seeing the spark inside yourself again. That's making your spirit team happy. It has to do with taking care of yourself. Now, it could be like you're mothering and nurturing and taking care of yourself, health, things like that. Especially if you've had some kind of scare with that tower energy being there. But I feel like the focus here is let's take care of myself so I can keep on doing what I love to do, which looks like nurturing and loving others around you, too. You know, like you're good for the crowd. Empress. Everybody wants you on their team. So you're going through a lot of transformation, but it'll be worth it. Worth it. I think you're shape-shifting. Shape-shifting, doing something a little different, because this corset is like when we're bound by having to do something in a certain manner. But the first thing I thought of with that by the book was, think you're doing something a little different then. So if you feel like you have the corset around you, it's like a letting that loose. May have a benefactor or somebody that ends up coming into your life that wants to give to you. But it's also giving. It says Aquarius on it, like the Nine of Cups though card, because you're getting something. You're getting something from someone else who wants to be generous to you, as you've been generous to others. So it's kind of like star card energy. Wow. And then we have another 4 of Wands energy. Celebration, ceremony, cake, wedding, awards ceremony. Nice. And you have the baby card with cardinal signs, which is Aries, Cancer, Libra, Capricorn. New beginnings, rapid growth, a fresh start, unlimited potential, new phase, birth of a child. So definitely with that new life and the baby, somebody can be pointing into that direction. But I have something that you are definitely guided to. Bedroom on the bottom, sexual fulfillment, intimacy, sleep, nap, contentment, leisure, astral travel. Okay, so see spiritually what else is going on. Tarot card reader, healer, teacher, guidance, or spiritual support of some sort. Ascension number 6, chemical ether light quota in body is 33%. It's talking about the change, the actual physical. You know, we have this 3D to 5D ascension where there's different emotional, energetic things going on, but there's also a physical component to it of the crystalline light body, right? And becoming more and more of a light body. So an actual physical process that's coming in that's allowing for more light in you. That's what that card means. Psychic detective, post-cognition, psychometry, telepathy, and dowsing. So those are a lot of tools in a psychic tool belt, they're saying. Post-cognition means that you're picking up on what happened before or prior, and you can do it through psychometry or dowsing. Like if you're holding an object and you try to figure read the energy of the object. Psychometry, yeah, telepathy and dowsing, mind-to-mind thought transfers. And you know what dowsing is, right? Those sticks that, usually copper rods. Light worker says awakened, healer, teacher, leader, truth seeker. So with that light worker and that tarot card reader, it doesn't have to be a tarot card reader, but healer, teacher, guidance, and providing spiritual knowledge. And it's definitely part of your plan. Their plan for you. So it looks like you're lined up on the right path here, Libra. I will see you guys next time. Sending you love and light. Bye.